I started my career in auditing in PricewaterhouseCoopers for 7 years. In the last 3 years of my engagement, I did my MBA as well. Afterwards, I moved back to Hong Kong and joined the sell-side industry in 2006. I started covering the financials industry, and then later on in 2008, I moved to cover the casino and gaming industry. I think as a sell-side analyst, I have the privilege to gain access to the top management team, including the CEO, CFO, strategic officer, etc. This is all a pretty good exposure in that sense. Also get a chance to meet with a lot of very intelligent and smart investors, so to interact with them, which allow to debate your thesis with them, and this is always how new ideas being generated. I like the intellectual challenge for this industry as well. To cover the gaming industry, you can cover it in a very simple way. Just follow the ups and downs on the monthly gaming revenue number. But you can also dig deeper into what is the underlying driver. What are the different moving parts within the industry, in the system, and most importantly, to think about how the human component actually play a role into the whole investment process. Because especially for this industry, you have credit, you have trust involved in it, so this component can drive the momentum very strongly, both on the upside and the down cycle. I would say over the past 2 years, the gaming industry have been facing a very challenging 2 years, with revenue pretty much like falling 50% from the peak. We have more revenue coming from the mass market rather than the VIP. We have more player coming from the leisure side rather than the hardcore gambler side. The casino, when they make money, it won't be as easy as before, but the whole demand side will be more healthy, and the growth will be definitely more sustainable from here onwards. Past 3 quarters, we have already seen revenue gradually stabilizing. I think with policy continue to be supportive, i.e. from the visa side, liquidity gradually loosen from China, and also we have the high-end player gradually returning, infrastructure build-out gradually complete. I think the revenue should gradually recover from here. This is still an industry with a very strong cash flow generation ability. You still have penetration story that's going to drive increased traffic from China. And the player spend will continue to gradually improve as China continue to shift to a consumption-driven economy. So we are still positive on the sector over the medium term. If I'm not a research analyst, I'll probably joining the teaching professions. I like the intellectual challenge and the process for thinking through some new ideas and sharing my thoughts with different people.